Hello Aquarius, welcome to Three Trails Tarot. Today we are going to do your September 2021 reading, okay? I'm very excited to do this reading for you Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you. What can we expect for our innovative, admired trendsetter? Alright, so your general energy for the month of September is going to be... What your general energy is going to be? We have here the Bat, Queen of Feathers, Perception, and Truth. So you're going to be very focused on how you perceive the world, how the world or the people that you know perceive you, and discovering the truth. So there's something you want to find out, it looks like. Why am I fiddling with this bird? It just keeps falling. Okay, so that is your general energy. Let's see what your primary or overall focus is for the month of September. What is your overall focus for the month of September? What is Aquarius up to in September, huh? What is their overall focus? What is Aquarius' overall focus? So we have here the Moon. Ooh, you're really in deep thought here. Two of Cauldrons, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and Two of Shields. Okay. For the details of each of these areas, past, present, future, outcomes, and guidance, we have for Aquarius, Page of Wands, the Tower, the Emperor, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Empress, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, and Three of Wands. Okay, let's examine this for you, Aquarius. So here we have you in deep thought and contemplation with the Moon. You are really delving deep into your psyche, thinking about how you want to move forward. This was in your past. This has been something you've been thinking about for a long time. This is not something new. And it's sort of been affecting your dreams. It's been affecting your dreams. So you've been in deep thought for a long time, Aquarius, it looks like. And you really want something to happen here. But for the longest time, you're mostly thinking about things, dreaming about things, wondering about things, just in deep thought, just truly examining yourself and the situations that you have been in. Now, in this more recent past here, we have the Page of Wands, a spark of inspiration, an excitement to research and gather information that would help spur you forward in your motivations and goals. And so you have been in thought, and now you are inspired. You've picked something that you feel inspires you, and you got charged up about that in the past, very, very recent past. But here we also see, this is, to me, it feels like it's been going on for some time. I believe it goes along with this. We have here the Nine of Swords. Things have been keeping you up at night, and this is why you've been thinking more deeply about things. You want to fix this. You're just not sure how to. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius. And it's just going around and round and around in your head. But look at this I don't know if you noticed this in the card, but you see how there's like, I'm not sure if these are crows or ravens, but there's a see-through one here that's a transparent one that is also floating around with these, which means that's the bright light. That's the something positive that you are also thinking about as you are being plagued by all these thoughts of disappointment, frustration, fear. So among all these sad thoughts is a positive thought too, that is keeping you going. And that is what has inspired you to look deeper into your situation, Aquarius. So now you're moving into September, and we see you wanting to build a much stronger love affair with the person that you're with. And for those of you who are single and have no one, you long for this. You long for this powerful partnership, this commitment, a committed partnership where you have someone to consult with and share things with. So those who are with someone and those who are not with someone want to have a nice, strong partnership in the beginning of September. That seems to be like one of the most important things to you as you start this month. And then here we have the Tower. So something happens. You've made some changes, or just something unexpected totally happens and throws you off guard. It is your pivotal moment, so to speak, right? Like when we hear the hero story, it's an ordinary day, then something pivotal happens, and then all of a sudden their life changes and they're on this adventure and they're doing something crazy. They fail, they succeed, and they fail again, then they succeed again. And so this is your pivotal moment when something really big changes, shakes things up, and establishes a new normal for you. So be aware that this is coming. I don't know what this is. It could be anything. So it could be a job offer. It could be, losing a job. It could be an illness. It could be so many different things. But it helps you to move into a whole different direction that creates a new normal activities for you in your life. So don't freak out yet, because here is a very positive card, the Empress. And with the Empress, we see opportunities for creation, abundance. Some of you will have children. Some of you may be pregnant. Some of you may be adopting. You're growing your family. Maybe you do meet that special person if you're single and they have children and they become your own children. So this is growth. This is growth in the family. This is growth in the home. This is stability, and this is, nourishing. So this is comfort. This is like a comforting place to be. So there is abundance coming your way. There is growth coming your way. I'll call this the Mother Nature card, because it just puts you in a nice, makes you feel that you're surrounded by love. That's the kind of abundance that I feel for you, Aquarius. That feeling of that your home life is growing, and your family is increasing in numbers, and your friends are going to be around you, and you are going to feel comforted by the numbers of people that are going to be there for you and supportive of you, Aquarius. So this is what I see for you for September. And as you move along into the month with the Wheel of Fortune, the situation is going to change, and it looks like it's changing for the positive. It is really changing for the positive here for you, Aquarius. So I see, as I look at this Wheel of Fortune, which is such a bright kind of gold color, right? Sometimes I get focused on the waves, which is the challenge. I see these waves, stormy waves, as the challenge that you have to overcome, that you will be challenged with to overcome, to move from the darkness into a place that feels more bright and happy and warm and comforting. And so with you though, with you, Aquarius, I am so focused on the sun, which means your wheel is already turning toward the sun. It's already toward the sun. And so here you are going to feel, that finally things are starting to move in the direction that you want them to move, which is beautiful and is a very positive reading. Now, with the Emperor, I see two things here. For those of you who are single, I think you're going to meet an Aries or some fire sign. Could be a Leo or a Sag, but this is the Aries card, and so you could meet a fire sign. For those, some of you may already be involved with a fire sign or an Aries, but this card also could relate to you specifically, how you feel about your situation, and it looks like you feel good. I mean, what is an emperor, right? Like a king, a person that's in charge, a leader, respected, has all the resources they need available to them, and people do things for them when they ask. So this, I believe, goes back to what I was saying before, that there will be people that will surround you and be there for you when you need them. Your inner circle is growing. It's going to grow, Aquarius. And this is you feeling empowered, feeling secure, feeling confident. It also could mean, a third meaning could be that, excuse me, for some of you, that you are going to be so busy with this new inspiration that you have here, and with your Wheel of Fortune changing, and with the growing of your family, you might become inaccessible to some who think that you should be there for them. So just keep that in mind. Along with more wonderful things happening to us is also our time being spread out. So when that happens, we are not always able to react and be there for others, because otherwise we would be spread too thin, right? So just keep in mind that might be a possibility, and you could probably just forewarn everyone and say, look, I'm going to be super busy, heads up. If I don't respond to you right away, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful to you. I do care about you, but I'm going to be busy. So just give me a chance to get this done, and then bam, we can celebrate again. So if this is you being busy and being inaccessible, then just a forewarning, I think, to your inner circle would be very helpful to them. But this is also positive you feeling empowered and ready to finally move past just thinking about things and taking some action. And here, once again, inspired, feeling fully inspired. So by the end of September, you're holding on to that, which is wonderful. You're holding on to your inspiration, you're holding on to your hopes, you're holding on to what motivates you. And that's, I mean, gosh, we would all love to feel so motivated, right? So here, if you continue on this path and then nothing changes, and this actually, this resonates with you, and this happens this way, then your outcome is going to be for sure the Tower. We already had a forewarning that the Tower is going to happen probably sometime the beginning of the month of September. But I think this card is here just to remind you to prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for a big change that might catch you off guard, that is unexpected. So check those emergency funds, those rainy day funds, and see if they, you feel that they could be adequate, just in case you have to buy a ticket last minute to fly somewhere, or take some people out to eat, or buy a new dress or a new suit or something. I think this is just kind of a heads up, like, just be mindful this could happen, be prepared for it. Okay, expect it, so it doesn't make you angry and so focused on the anger that you can't react. So that's why we see this twice here in your reading, Aquarius. And with the Page of Swords, we have you also doing a lot of research, continuing on, because you're very inspired now. Some of you may have started some new investment plans. Some of you might have maybe you've started a garden, whatever it was that you have started here to feel like you're actually doing something that you've always wanted to do but have held off on. You are doing a lot more research on that. You will be doing a lot more research. And with Four of Wands, you will also be celebrating. And I love seeing these celebration cards, because it means that it's a reminder that you're not alone, and that you do have friends and you do have family. So here, this card could also mean a family reunion, or a high school reunion, or some kind of reunion. But it's definitely a happy card, one of celebration. Okay. Now for guidance, we see here Two of Shields, which is a balancing card, multitasking. So this card is saying, it's the more you add to your plate, the harder it will be to balance everything. So try not to put too much on your plate in September. You're going to be very inspired and excited and confident, and so you might keep adding things to your plate. This card is saying, just be aware that there are limits. There are limits to, no matter how confident you are, there are limitations. So don't overdo it, so that you can continue to balance and keep up with all these different tasks that you are going to be giving to yourself. This is you doing this to yourself. Okay? And with Queen of Cups, this is saying, trust your intuition. Know that you have others around you that care about you. Have some romance in your life, because this is the emotional part that will also give you strength, Aquarius. Feeling connected. So some romance for many of you is needed. And, the artist in you needs to come out and follow your heart. Just follow your heart. Okay. And here with the Three of Wands, this card is telling us, look, you've already made a decision. Don't stop now. Things are in motion. Just, let go of whatever you thought wasn't working before. Forgive yourself for that. And just look forward to the future. Just look forward to the future. And it's coming. It's coming. This is you waiting to see how things work out. And this card is saying, yep, it's going to happen. But you just got to follow your heart and believe in yourself. And, don't judge yourself too harshly. All right, I'm going to pull from this deck, because we want to see what should you really, truly focus on in September, okay? So what are the main things that Aquarius really needs to focus on? And it says here, Two of Swords. So with Two of Swords, we have you making a decision on whether to move forward or not. So this card is usually about putting things off, because you're nervous to make that decision. It's a tough decision that you have to make to go forward in this beautiful stuff that's going to be happening to you here in the future. So the Page of Wands wants to look into doing new things, and here we have 2 cauldrons. You want romance, but at the same time you're not sure if you're ready. And this card is saying, yes, you are. You are ready. You've been thinking about it for so long already, and it's time for action. Okay? Let's see, what else do we have here for Aquarius? What does Aquarius really need to know about September? What does Aquarius really need to know about September? Ace of Coins. Also, funding is important to you. Finances are important to you. You see this as your Wheel of Fortune. You see that as a main part of your Wheel of Fortune, because fortune could be anything, not just money. It could be friends, it could be joy, it could be happiness, it could be doing the kind of work that you love. But this is saying, hey, you need to move forward with your opportunities, and don't let this feeling of doubt hold you back, because this is like a doubt card, 2 of Swords. It's just more like a doubt card, but you can do it. You can move forward. And the Ace of Coins is saying, yeah, you can. It's one thing to have ideas and to dream about things. It's a whole nother thing to just go for it. So go for it. Start it. Ace is like a start, right? The start of something new. All right, what else does Aquarius need to know about September? Ace of Wands, and start on your passion. So this reading is all about starting, not doubting yourself. Stop thinking, start doing. That's the overall theme that I'm getting for you here, Aquarius, in your reading. And look, perception and truth is a general energy. In other words, maybe you've been perceiving things a certain way that was giving you doubt. It's time to perceive things in a way that makes you feel confident, like this Emperor right here. This is you. This is you. And if you're looking for that special partner, this is this person. But you're not going to meet this person or get with this person if you doubt yourself, if you don't have the confidence to go for it. So Ace of Coins and Ace of Wands, start the things that start the new endeavor, start the new business, start the new investments. This is saying start it, grow your income. You're ready for it. You've been thinking about it for a while, and start your new passion, start your new interests. Go for it. And pull one more card for you, Aquarius. If I get another ace, I'm just gonna fall out of this chair, because that means this is a time of new beginnings. Okay, so, oh wow, 2 cards came. So we have High Priestess. Your intuition will tell you. You have the knowledge. You have what it takes. Trust yourself. And then Death is end this old way of seeing things, end this old way of thinking, and start something new. Transform yourself with the truth. See the truth of things. So end one thing and then start something new. These are all about new beginnings and trusting yourself to do it. Okay, let's see what kind of guidance we can get from these oracle cards, Aquarius. What kind of guidance? Please give us some guidance for Aquarius for the month of September. Give us some guidance for Aquarius for the month of September. Abundance. Okay, so this card is all about reminding you that once again, you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have what it takes to move forward. But if you feel that you don't have all the information, or you feel that you don't have all the skills or the knowledge to make a decision, there are others that you can tap into someone else's knowledge. You can tap into their experience. You can tap into their expertise to help you make those decisions. This card is merely a reminder of that. Okay. What other guidance can we give Aquarius for September? What other guidance can we give Aquarius for September? So we have here healing. Okay, part of this doubt is that something happened to you, perhaps, maybe way back in your past, could even start as far back as childhood for many of you, that has torn at your, or chiseled at your self-esteem, has chiseled at your confidence. And you need to heal that so that you can get rid of this doubt, because that's what's causing your doubt, is this piece right here that you're trying to heal. And that's why you think about things a lot, because and you want to make sure you do the right thing, is because you have doubt, and that has to be healed. And healing comes from being with others, celebrating successes, no matter how small they are. Celebrate, but don't celebrate by yourself. Celebrate with friends, celebrate with family. Make it exciting, make it fun, you know. And that adds to your inspiration, and that adds to your confidence. Let me pull one more card for you from the oracle cards. What other guidance can we give Aquarius for September? Obstacle. Sometimes obstacles get in our path, but that doesn't mean that's the end of it. That doesn't mean, well, I guess it's a sign I shouldn't do anything. This card is saying, wait up, wait a minute. Okay, so there might be a huge rock in the road. Okay, so you can't walk straight through because the rock's there, but maybe you can climb over the rock. Or maybe you can walk around the rock on either side of it. Or maybe you can dig a hole and go under the rock. So this is all about perceptions, which is your general energy for September. The perception of whether or not there truly is an obstacle, and if there is, are there other options? Is there another way around it? Or maybe that's not the path for you. Maybe there's another path, another road altogether that you can take that will still take you to where you want to get to. So that is the consideration. That is the meaning of that card, what it's trying to convey. Now, let me go ahead and draw from the angel card here and see what our angels have for you as advice, Aquarius. Also, along with these cards are gemstones, which there are energies associated with a lot of these gemstones too. Oops. All right, so which angel is going to speak to us today for Aquarius? What advice can we get from you? We have Archangel Raziel, and the stone is Demorterite. I hope I didn't butcher that name. Demorterite, I think that's how it's pronounced. If not, please forgive me. I don't really know how to say a lot of these stone names. Okay, here it says, are you able to imagine your life asking help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? It is time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, or know information and guidance from angels and spirit guides. Realign and develop your spiritual awareness. Objectively observe patterns and behaviors and shift. Oh my goodness, this goes so well with this, right? Thinking a lot about things, staying up at night. Realign, knowing you're not alone. Think about how you are not alone, and then you will be able to get through this. This has been a really, you've been in some in a lot of challenge, Aquarius, but this card is saying, you know what, whatever is your spiritual belief, reach out to it, reach out and see the signs and see the patterns of behavior that held you back, see the patterns of behavior that brings you, that does well for you, and choose which one you want to keep. All right, so Aquarius, that is all I have for you for the month of September. I hope that if this resonated with you, that you found this to your satisfaction, and that the guidance you feel will help you. And for those of you that you feel this did not resonate with you at all, I hope you at least thought that there were some things in here that could be helpful to you in your situation, that may be applicable to your situation in September. If you like this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. And I really hope that you'll come back to listen to your October reading. Until then, Aquarius, take good care and best wishes to you always. Bye, Aquarius.